Hello Motorrad World fans, and that is it. Round one of the 2023 MotoGP World Championship is done here in Portimao. Just a quick little behind the scenes. There's Marco Bezzecchi, the podium man, celebrating with his Muni VR 4016. Brilliant ride there from him. Fantastic stuff. They are a very happy team at the moment. There he is, Bezzecchi. Of course, everything is getting now packed away, ready to go to Argentina. There's some beautiful Marini Ducatis. Tough weekend for Luca Marini. Just shows you testing and racing, two completely different things. Marini was the man to beat in testing, so consistent, so brilliant, and got a slightly second-hand Ducati there, Mooney VR46 Ducati. So yeah, not a good weekend for him. Crashed out of the sprint race, of course, with Enea Bastianini, and then crashed out in the main race as well. But on the other side of the garage, yeah, Marco Bezzecchi crashed out of the sprint race, but got it right in the main race on Sunday. Yay! Woohoo! Viva Bezzecchi! Brilliant ride there from him, really well done. Bezzecchi stock is going up. Sheridan Rice predicted it. Stay tuned, Monday night live, we go talking MotoGP, and Shez is going to be joining me, and he got his prediction right. Alex Marquez, brilliant ride from Alex Marquez, but I hate him because he went very defensive in the last lap and held back our Brad Binder, and Jan Zarko took full advantage. So good ride, good first main race outing for Alex Marquez. I said he was going to do really well in the main race. The sprint race, he also did okay, but yeah, good first outing for Alex Marquez on the Cressini Ducati. Just as I said, a little bit frustrating that he just closed those lines of Brad Binder. I was watching trackside with Trevor Binder, and we were like ready to throw stones at him. But a good ride there. Fabio Di Gianantonio, I worry about Fabio Di Gianantonio. We know that he had the mental, confidence issues last year, and looks like those are carrying over into this year. There's a very happy Ducati team. I don't know if you can see them. I don't want to try and get too close in case they shout at me. I can see Uccio there. I can see a very happy. You can see Petro Bagnaia there. There's the other side of that. You see now I got shouted at by an Italian. I'm going to have to arm wrestle him. But very happy team. Davide Tordozzi is happy with that, because that man, Enea Bastianini, won the race, and as we expected, was the man to beat. Did a fantastic job. So yeah, I'll go into full depth in our talking MotoGP on Monday night. Keep a look out on the Motorrad World Facebook page. Post the time and that there. Just giving you a quick rundown pit lane here as the teams pack up and head over to Argentina. Jorge Martin, brilliant in the sprint race. Main race, was involved in that incident with Marc Marquez. Just didn't really recover after that, and then unfortunately crashing out there for him. Johan Zarko, as I said, good ride there from Zarko, because he was hanging around behind Brad and them, and then on the last lap, 2 for 1 ahead of Brad Binder and ahead of Alex Marquez to put himself into 4th place. So really good ride there from Johan Zarko. Let's move over to the KTM team now. Jack Miller, brilliant first outing for him. Just spoke to him now, said really happy. He's had a great first outing on the KTM. Great Friday, great Saturday, and a great Sunday. Went from the soft combination tire, banged on a hard front, medium rear, and he made it work in the main race as well. It was right in the mix in that top 5 battle. Dropped off a little bit towards the end, but speaking to him afterwards, he said really happy. They've done a lot of work. They're going in the right direction. And I'm just looking at these KTM guys here, because this is like take 5 of the video, because they like to interfere in my videos. So there's Jack and his side of the garage looking very happy. I'm going to walk the long way around here because Brad's team is up to something. There is Brad Binder. He drank 2 cups of concrete before he went out for that race. Here's the boys. There's the boys. Say hello, boys. These are the champions. This is the team behind our Brad Binder. Let's support. Show us your arm. Come on, show us your arm. Come on. There we go. That's true, fan. That's a proper fan. I love it. The boys are packing up to go to Argentina. We wish them all the best, of course, with all their hard work that they've now got to put in, and they've put in a lot of hard work this weekend. They've put in a whole lot of hard work over the winter. It's been fantastic. And Brad Binder from 14th on the grid. Remember, he got promoted from 15th to 14th because of Enea Bastianini. Brilliant ride. The guy this morning, I was saying, should he not ride? Should he maybe just recover, ready for Argentina? He raced. He drank 2 cups of concrete, and tough luck Biltong, 14th to 6th place. Fantastic ride. Absolutely brilliant. You can never count out Brad Binder and KTM. Even when that slight bit of doubt creeps in, and I must say, I also get it, you go, oh no, the Sunday man comes out to play. So here's the Gas team packing up. Unfortunately, Paul Espargaro suffering those big injuries this weekend. You know, wishing him all the best. Augusto Fernandez, not a bad debut. Been a tricky weekend for him as well. You know, technical problems there. There's Mr. Max Biaggi and his Aprilia team. As the Aprilias get packed up, Aleix Espargaro, he was very disappointed in the debrief because he was coming good in that battle for the top 5, and then last 2 laps kind of just didn't have the pace to really carry it forward. Maverick Vinales, he had a fantastic weekend. Probably rider of the day, contender along with Brad Binder, maybe. On the podium, very happy, brilliant. Hard front, medium rear, and Maverick Vinales, the real Maverick Vinales, came out to play there. Brilliant stuff there for him. Raul Fernandez, very disappointing debut on the RNF Aprilia for me. I think, you know, it wasn't a good weekend at all for him. Miguel Oliveira, the local man, such a pity. He was involved in that Marquez incident. I have heard a little bit of good news that very battered and bruised, but it does look like he will be okay and will be out at Argentina. But yeah, such a pity. The whole of Portugal just erupted when that move happened. I was standing trackside with Trevor Binder and Paul just watching the race, and it just erupted. It went crazy, and yeah, I hope Marquez makes it out of here alive, to be honest, because right next to Miguel Oliveira is Marc Marquez, and yeah, all that hard work and all that, you know, all that brilliantness, should I say, of Marc Marquez on Friday and Saturday, pole position, 3rd place in the sprint race, just all undone like this. Unfortunately, Mark said he had brake issues, so I don't know. It was a horrible crash. I've watched it over a couple of times. It really just was a horrible crash, and he's fractured his hand, it looks like. We'll miss Argentina, so yeah, the bike's getting packed up, but don't think Marc Marquez will be there. He's got double long lap penalty, which if he doesn't go to Argentina will roll over to Kota, a track that he is the man, the king of Kota. So yeah, that double long lap penalty there for him is not ideal. Honda, in many ways, you know, Marquez's performance just sugar-coated what is still a work in progress. We know that, but yeah, it's a pity that happened, because, you know, Mark would never do that on purpose. I know people say, but Mark, he always does this. He would never do that on purpose. It did look like a ridiculous move. If it was brake issues, it's good to know that is the reason why, but yeah, it's just such a pity, because Mark, you know, it was looking good, and then that's just all gone in a foul swoop. Alex Rins, LCR adaptation on the Honda, you know, yeah, got a lot of work still to do. Joan Mir also, you know, took his long lap penalty and just never really recovered, never had any kind of pace in the race. So still a lot of work for Honda to do. Again, Marc Marquez's performance just kind of sugar-coated where they really are, to be honest. Fabio Quartararo and Yamaha, those Yamahas are getting packed up to go. Not good. Not good in the sprint race, not good in qualifying, not good in the main race. Came kind of good towards the end, but what was it, 8th, 9th place for Fabio? Just not good enough, and he looked miserable the whole weekend. In his debriefs, everything just looked miserable. So a lot of work for Yamaha still to do. This man, Frankie Morbidelli, we haven't seen or heard of a MotoGP rider being lapped in a very long time, but if there was ever going to be, it looked like Frankie today. His lines, he's just not hitting the lines. He just looks like a lost man at the moment, does Frankie Morbidelli. His debriefs, looks like a deflated man. He's got nothing really to say other than we need to find a solution, but it just seems to be no solution for now. So yeah, that was a quick walk down the pit lane here, packing up ready for Argentina. Round 1 here in Portugal was absolutely fabulous. I know people on Facebook and that's saying that there wasn't much of a crowd. There was a massive crowd. It was an absolute jam-packed paddock and pit lane and paddock area and fan zone area everywhere. It was really packed, and the vibe was awesome. Sunshine, the weather was amazing, the atmosphere was amazing. A brilliant way to kick off the 2023 championship. Can't wait for the rest of the season. Cannot wait. There's so many factors to throw in there. So I hope you've enjoyed all the coverage that I've brought you on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And again, just stay tuned to all of our social media channels, and we're going Talking MotoGP live Monday night with special guest Sheridan Moraes, hopefully, if he has internet and he doesn't let me down last minute. And let's talk everything MotoGP from a very exciting round 1 here in Portugal at the Portimao circuit.